أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما آمين يا رب العالمين. Welcome to التعبير القرآني. Today inshallah we'll continue with page number 14. Inshallah, first we are going to read the Arabic text with its translation, and then we are going to have a little bit of explanation of the whole page, inshallah. So let's continue with page number 14, which starts with wastanadu. Wastanadu ila al-ihsai ja'a fi malak at-tawili an sababi bad'i surati luqmana بألف لام ميم وسورة يونس بألف لام را أنه تقرر في سورة يونس من الكلام الواقع فيها الراء مئة كلمة وعشرون كلمة أو نحوها وأقرب السور إليها يليها مما يليها بعدها من غير المفتتحة بالحروف المقطعة سورة النحل وهي أطول منها والوارد فيها مما تركب على الراء من كلمها مئة كلمة مع زيادتها في الطول عليها. So let's translate this part of page number 14 first. So, wastanadu ilal ihsa'i. They relied on, we can say, statistics or enumerations. And in Malak Tawil, it is mentioned that Ansabibi Bad is Surati mentioned about the reason why Surah Luqman begins with Alif Lam Mim, was Surah Yunus and Surah Yunus with Alif Lam Ra. In Surah Yunus, the letter أنه تكرر في سورة يونس من كلام الواقع فيها راء 100 كلمة و20 كلمة أو نحوها. In Surah Yunus, the letter Ra is repeated about 200 times, 100 كلمة, and 220 times or close to that. 100 كلمة و20 وكلمة أو نحوها or close to it. Then after among like the closest surah after it, among those not opened with the huruf muqatta'at is Surah Nahl. Here وأقرب السور إليها مما يليها بعدها من غير المفتتحة بالحروف المقطعة سورة النحل وهي أطول منها, which is longer than Surah Yunus. So yet the words in it والوارد فيها مما تركب على الواي من كلمها 100 كلمة مع زيادتها في الطول عليها. Yet the words in it containing raw amount to only about 200, even though it is longer. So here, this text just tells us that huruf muqatta'at like alif lam ra at the start of some surahs, we can say may be related to how often those letters appear in that surah. Father Samari has given the example of Surah Yunus, that which the letter Ra occurs 220 times, so it starts with Alif Lam Ra. And Surah Nahl, though it is longer, the Ra appears only 200 times. So this is a very deep calculation. So the idea is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may highlight letters that are especially prominent in the surah's vocabulary. So here, this is the first this paragraph. Then, inshallah, we'll start with the second one. وانتبهوا. So let's see here. وانتبهوا. First, we'll do the text of this paragraph. وانتبهوا إلى شيء آخر، وهو أن عدد هذه الحروف 14 حرفا، أي بمقدار نصف حروف المعجم ترددت في 29 سورة على عدد حروف المعجم. ثم إذا نظرت if you'll see ثم إذا نظرت في هذه 14 حرفا وجدتها مشتملة على أنصاف أجناس الحروف. We'll translate this till here. أجناس الحروف. So here, and they also noticed وانتبهوا إلى شيء آخر, that they also noticed another point, that the number of these letters is 14, which is exactly half of the letters of the Arabic alphabet. So وهو أن عدد هذه الحروف 14 حرفا، أي بمقدار نصف حروف المعجم. So ترددت فيه 29 سورة. So these letters appear in 29 surahs, the same number. سورة على عدد الحروف المعجم. ثم إذا نظرت, the same number as the total letter of the alphabet. So then if you examine if you see ثم إذا نظرت, these في هذه الأربعة أشهر حرفا, these 14 letters وجدتها, you will find them مشتملة على أنصاف أجناس الحروف. You will find them covering half of each type of letter, half of the whispered letters, half of the here those you can say the voiced letters or the phonics, half of the strong letters, and here وبيان ذلك أن فيها من الحروف. Here إذا نظرت في هذه ال14 حرفا وجدتها مشتملة على أنصاف أجناس الحروف، وبيان ذلك أن فيها من الحروف المحموسة نصفها، ومن المجهورة نصفها، ومن الشديدة نصفها، ومن الرخوة نصفها، ومن الرخوة نصفها، ومن مطبقة نصفها، ومن المنفتحة نصفها. Then we have ومن المستعلية نصفها، مستعلية نصفها، ومن المنخفضة نصفها، ومن حروف القلقلة صفها. وقد ذكر من هذه الأنصاف ما هو كثير الدوران في الكلام، فسبحان الذي دقت في كل شيء حكمته. حكمته. So till here, like it's Dr. Father Samari says, then if you examine these 14 letters, you will find them covering half of each of the letter, half of the whispered letters, then half of the voiced letters, half of the strong letters, half of the soft letters, half of the emphatic letters, then half of the open letters, ومن المنفتحة, then we have half of the elevated letters, ومن مستعلية نصفها, half of the lowered letters, ومن المنخنفة خفضة نصفها, and half of the قلقلة letters, ومن حروف قلقلة نصفها. So from these halves, those most frequent used in speech were included. So Subhanallahi, for Subhanallazi. So glory be to the one whose wisdom is precise in everything. For Subhanallazi dakkat fi kulli shayin hikmatuhu. And then we have وَلَيْسَ هَذَا كُلِّ شَيْءٍ فِي الْإِحْصَاءِ. And this is not everything about enumeration, not about the calculation. In fact, بل هناك In fact, there are other aspects. بل هناك شيء آخر وربما أشياء. And there are other aspects, perhaps many. وربما أشياء, no, you can call it وربما or أشياء, like other, perhaps many other. So أفلم تقرأ تقرأ الإحصاء إحصائي. Have you not read the other, like these, you can say, enumerated, like enumerations or statics or calculations, like numerical accounts? You can say تقرأ إحصاءاتي, like al-ukhra. So have you not read the other calculations, like calculated patterns in the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, like في كتاب الله العزيز literal ajaba. So like, have you not read the other numerical accounts, or patterns in the book of Allah, the mighty, you can say, to see the wonder, like litera, li is like, it is giving the reason, literal ajaba. So to see the wonder. So this is like asking. So it has لَقَدْ تَبَيَّنَ أَنَّهُ. Now it has become clear. We are, alhamdulillah, on the last paragraph now. So لَقَدْ تَبَيَّنَ أَنَّهُ لَمْ تُودَئِ الْأَلْفَاظُ عَبَثًا ولا من غير حساب، بل هي بل هي موضوعة وضعا دقيقا بحساب دقيق. So here لقد تبين عنه لم تودع الألفاظ عبثا ولا من غير حساب، بل هي موضوعة وضعا دقيقا بحساب دقيق. So it has become clear that the words of to the alfaz or abas, and like the words of the Quran were not placed, like we can say, without any measure, wala min ghayri hisab. Rather, bal, they were placed with like full of precision, its utmost precision, by a very exact calculation. Bihisabin dakikin. Emphasis upon emphasis. So here Dr. Father Samrai is highlighting the this numerical accounts, the mathematical balance in huruf al-muqattat, in the disjoint letters, like 40 letters are used, half of the Arabic this alphabets, they appear in 29 surahs, the same as the total number of the alphabets, the Arabic alphabet. So these 14 letters are not random. They represent exact half of the different categories of the sounds, and like phonetics of Arabic, like whispered and strong, like of the kalkala. He has given lowered letters and the elevated letters. So this is all about this. Those 14 letters. So the Quran is structures, like we have seen that with the divine wisdom, with the precision, every letter, every word is carefully placed. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, we have done this uh, page number 14, in which we learn about Huruf al-Muqatta'at, that they are just 14 letters and exactly half of the Arabic alphabets, and they appear in 29 surahs, the same number as the letters of the alphabet, and these letters represent half of each sound categories. All these, the sounds that we learn in Tajweed. So this shows the Quran is arranged with precise calculation, with the exact numerical accounts, and with divine wisdom. So no word or letter is random. So, subhanallah, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, this is page number 14, and inshallah, we'll continue with page number 15 in the next session. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. If you have any questions, please, you can use the comment box to share anything you want to share. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.